Good afternoon, everybody. This is the last game for today. My name is Ashley, and I'm from the Female Esports League. And I'm going to be bringing you the games, or I have been bringing you the games for the past couple of weeks, today, tomorrow, next week as well. And yeah, there are Dota games here that I will be bringing to you. I'm your caster for today. And for this very last matchup, we've got Valor Esports versus Astraea. So we just saw Astraea play the previous game and they kind of came off from a loss there. Some questionable picks there, but we'll see how if they're able to bounce back from this, because the players here, what they're playing for is basically top 4 position within their group. There are 2 groups, and the top 4 from each group will basically move on to the playoffs. The rest of the teams, that will be the end of it for them. So this is the last week for them to fight it out and to get a proper positioning. So yeah, that's why today's games are pretty darn important. And yes, so that is basically the importance of the games right now. So next week we'll be going into the playoffs. These games out there. So yes, let's just head on into the draft right now. Okay. They are going into the draft, and very interestingly, Valor Esports actually banned out the Queen of Pain. I think in spite of the fact that Astraea lost last game, I think Lemon did have quite a convincing. They have a very good showing on the Queen of Pain of hers. So they banned out the Queen of Pain. A respect ban to Lemon. Or maybe it could just be them wanting to take out, wanting to run Razor for themselves. Who knows? Sand King ban, as well as a Night Stalker ban. Very pesky, annoying offlaners that they just want to get out of the pool. X banned as well, again leaving not that many offlaners. This is going to be again, they pick their 4 and 5s first for Astraea. Most of the times they open it this way. So Lich and Undying very strong as well. You can put the Lich armor, it's going to slow people, it's going to make the zombies a lot more annoying. But the thing is that, see, at the moment, Valor Esports, they have 2 range heroes, of which Wind Ranger already hits decently quick. So when you are drafting an Undying, you normally want to draft against melee heroes, because it makes it a lot harder for you to take down the Tombstone. A lot harder for them to take down the Tombstone. It's also harder for them to not clump up together, because they're all melee, and so it makes it easier for the Undying to get decay stacks and to be able to sustain throughout that fight. That being said, I did watch a game where I think it was Matumba Man. Matumba Man played a mid Undying and won. But again, let's just say not everybody's Matumba Man, right? Okay, not everybody's Matumba Man, so we can't draft that way. We can't draft like mid Undyings here. Alright, so Legion Commander banned out as well. Legion Commander often, picked for her lockdown, so they don't want that pesky kind of lockdown, so maybe they've got more elusive heroes. They want to pick a little bit heroes that are just a bit more slippery that way. So they ban out the Juggernaut here. If they ban out the Juggernaut, then I think they want to take out their Life Stealer as well on the side of Astraea. Unless they are planning to pick the Life Stealer for themselves. But right now, it seems like, on the heroes on the side of Valor Esports are they're gonna be able to kite the Life Stealer quite easily, as we saw in the previous game where the Ursa basically got kited around so much by the Pugna. That was a brilliant last pick, honestly. The Pugna did great that game. It fulfilled a lot of the gaps in Witcher's draft, and yeah, dealt with a lot of problems as well. So Wind Ranger as well as Jakiro, one thing they also have is a lot of pushing power. So they're going to be able to take objectives really quickly, whereas on the side of Astraea, they have good team fight, but not that much. No objective takers at the moment. So that's what the rest of the draft need to deal with. And of course, this Wind Ranger, we don't quite know whether she's going to be a mid Wind Ranger or she's going to be a post 4 or Could even be offlane, you know. That's the flexibility of Wind Ranger. She is able to go into almost any position, maybe except for position 1. That's about it. And they go for the Bristleback themselves here. Having taken out the Razor, so knowing that, you know, Bristleback can safely move around in that, move around without fear of being locked down by either the Legion Commander or the static link coming out from the Razor. Alright, so Bristleback, the way they easily cleared the way for that Bristleback to be picked up, and they make it very easy for the Bristleback to go around and deal damage. So that's going to be kind of nice. Because right now Lich as well as the Undying, they don't do anything to the to the Bristleback right now. It's going to be very difficult for them to deal with the Bristleback. And yeah, Bristleback is going to be a problem unless you're going to find somebody who is willing to build a who can build, not willing, who can build a Silver Edge, or somebody with naturally has a brick mechanic. So the only two heroes with a brick mechanic in the game are Viper and Nyx Assassin. So Nyx Assassin on Vendetta, there is actually a brick, so that will actually be allow them to deal with the Bristleback. Viper, when he does his spit, when he does the Nether Toxin spit, it does have a brick mechanic as well, but they will instead go for a Bloodseeker, which should be a mid Bloodseeker. That's an interesting pickup, honestly. I don't think the Bloodseeker will be able to. It's questionable, you know. It could go both ways, but I'm not super confident in the Bloodseeker pick here because you want to review your mid so early. It puts Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker does not have a lot of favorable matchups, and so that's the reason why I disagree with this Bloodseeker pick so early on into the draft. You don't know whether the Wind Ranger is going mid or where is she going, you know, so not quite the best pick for Astraea. Even if it's a position 1 Bloodseeker, I also don't really like position 1 Bloodseekers to begin with. The Bloodseeker will likely be laning against the Bristleback, and you're not gonna be able to deal with the Bristleback for sure. There are very, very few melee heroes who can deal with a Bristleback, and Bloodseeker is definitely not one of them. Okay, so the next pick, Chronosphere. Again, Chronosphere man are going to come out from Valor eSports. They do have a lot of damage to put into that Chronosphere. You have Jakiro with Macropire, and also you've got Wind Ranger, of course. So Void, honestly, one of the better picks right now. I think quite a meta pick as well, is able to just get that. I think it's probably one of the most OP lockdowns in the game, right? Okay. It's also, of course, made slightly less OP by the fact that you trap your teammates in it as well. But nonetheless, he completely stops time. How are you supposed to function if time stops? Alright, so this pick with this Timbersaw pickup is alright, I suppose. It's probably meant to deal with the Bristleback, I suppose. But for as far as like tanky offlaners go, right? The thing is, okay, so wait, hold on. Let me go back a bit. Timbersaw could be a mid, or it could be a offlane here. But so my point about tanky offlaners, right? As far as tanky offlaners go, I don't think Timbersaw is the go-to one right now. At one point of time, maybe like a couple of patches ago, yes, Timbersaw was the one. But now you've got other heroes like Bristleback and Night Stalker. They are so much better, and Timbersaw does fall off quite easily. And yeah, the Void will definitely be able to deal with this Timbersaw stacks or not. So okay, Timbersaw again, slightly questionable pick. Valor eSports now looking for their mid laner. Astraea have a bit more of an open-ended draft, which is kind of nice because now it's very flexible. Your Timbersaw and your Bloodseeker could go to either both mid and safe lane, I suppose. Timber could go into off lane as well. It's not really the biggest deal for her. Timber Saw, but I think you want to lane the Timber against the Bristleback, so maybe you put the Timber Saw in the safe lane, and then you could try lane an aggressive try off lane here to go up against the Void. Yeah, I think that if you lane it this way, and then you put the Bloodseeker mid, but of course the Bloodseeker mid won't be such a favorable matchup here, because now they're going to draft their mid that's going to deal with a Bloodseeker for sure. And they have, let's say, heroes like the Lina. I think Lina might be a good pick here. Yeah, I think Lina might be great. Deals with the Tombstone, deals with Bloodseeker. Is going to be the one building into a Yule Scepter for sure, so yeah, Lina, OD even, I suppose, yeah, OD is going to be really good for Valor as well. OD, Lina, good matchups against the mid Bloodseeker, assuming there's going to be a Bloodseeker mid, of course. Now they're going in, they're spending, we're getting it very close, just 15 seconds left to pick their last hero. They're probably mid hero for them. They're not going to go Meepo, right? This is not a good Meepo game for sure. Faith is known to go for her Meepo pick, here. Alright, they go for the Lina themselves actually. I guess it's gonna be sort of a block pick here because you're not able to ban out the Lina, so they go for it themselves. And that's again hard to say actually. We're gonna have to see the players pick up the heroes before we know who goes into what lane, and then before we make our predictions from there. Okay? So for Valor eSports, now that they've taken away the Lina, and they ban out the OD as well. Yeah, sorry, they ban out the OD themselves. I thought they could have used the OD themselves. Does very nicely against the Timber Saw. Pure damage against the Lifestealer. Sorry, against Bloodseeker as well. Mid laners, you still... Pugna is still in the... No, you don't want to go for Pugna for sure. Necrophos? Necrophos? No, a Pug instead, more control. Okay, so it's going to be a mid lane Pug versus a Lemon mid, yeah. So it's going to be a mid Lina against the Pug here. Alright then. Oh wait, it's Sky. No, Sky played position 4 previously, so yeah, it's going to be a position 4 Wind Ranger. Okay. So it is Nom Nom who is going to go into the safe lane, Lemon instead, the mid Lina against a Pug. So I believe this Lina versus Pug matchup, I think Lina actually edges out slightly over the Pug because Lina has an insane base damage as well as range. And Pug is going to be able to survive but not going to be able to do very well in that sense, Again, Nom Nom on this Bloodseeker, I don't quite agree with this carry Bloodseeker, but we're gonna see how it works out because I think Void is a far superior carry, and whatever lane you put Bloodseeker in, she's gonna struggle against any of the heroes here. So, but like I said, the option could be that you have an aggressive tri lane in the off lane against the Void, and you put the Bristle against the Timbersaw solo. Yeah, that's the only way I see this working out here, because you need to pressure this Void. You know that the Bristleback is that the Timbersaw should be able to deal with the Bristleback just fine with the stacks as well as the Cool Sprays. And yeah, so the Jakiro and the Wind Ranger could protect the Void instead. So wow, but Jakiro Wind Ranger also make a pretty scary Jakiro Wind Ranger and the Void also make a pretty scary tri-lane here. So we're gonna have to see how the teams decide to lane this, if it's gonna be a 3-on-3 lane action here, because that would be really exciting for the last game for today. So for those of you just tuning in, my name is Ashley and I'll be taking you through today's last game, but of course there are more games coming up tomorrow. We will be starting 12 PM. And you can find all this information on the Female Esports League's Dota 2 Facebook page here. Okay, so you like the page, follow the page, and you're gonna get all the information up. But for right now, let's just introduce the players we've got. On Lich, we're playing Alyssa will be playing the Lich, Nom Nom on that safe lane Bloodseeker, and on the Undying we've got Faith. Lina will be played by Lemon, and last but not least, Nutella will be playing the Timbersaw. On the other side of the Dire, Gracelyn will be playing the Jakiro, already has a point into Dual Breath. The Void will be played by Alien Zone, who did fantastically well the previous game. Position 4, Wind Ranger will be played by Sky, and the Bristleback will be played by Ikomon, who played a fantastic Sand King the last game, and the mid lane, Puck, will be played by Zaveria. Zaveria gonna drop down her ward, but there already has been a ward drop down here, so it might spot out her placement of the placement of her ward. We'll see how whether she chooses to drop that ward instead. Could be lingering around. Drops the ward. Does it get pinged out? Does it actually spot her out? No, not really. She kind of like crept to the edge here and then dropped the ward here, so I don't think it's spotted out yet. So okay, fair enough. Alright, so the Dire position very aggressively, already dropped the ward down. Frost Blast going to not deter Sky at all. And Valor are gonna get 3 bounty runes for themselves. Great start already. And they're gonna block. Is this camp blocked here? No, this camp is not blocked. How come my alternate here? Okay, my alternate works. Sorry, that was control that I was holding down. Haha. Alright. Mid lane Puck versus Lina. Let's gonna take a look at the matchup. The block already in Lemon's favor. Lemon does have 68 damage as compared to the Puck that has 69 actually. Okay. So that little bit more damage from the Puck is gonna be, let's see how it works out here for her. Okay, so it is a dual lane here with Faith beating down upon the dragon. And Timbersaw as well as the Void just bashing it, dicking it out for a bit. Now Gracelyn, you know, 8 decay stacks onto her makes her tangles more valuable, you know. Okay, Faith up to 12 decay stacks already. Poor dragon, hardly has any life. Lemon experiencing some difficulties. So okay, so you see this lane Nom Nom versus Sky. Nom Nom is gonna be in a world of hurt. Like there's nothing Alyssa can honestly do to protect her. The Quill Spray from Ikomon on their Bristleback, and the fact that, you know, there is gonna be a Wind Ranger constantly poking at him. This is not going to be a happy Bloodseeker. Trying to build up towards that stick, but still 100-ish, 250 gold away from it actually. So I think maybe he should have considered buying a stick over the Quelling Blade, because that's just how important the stick is in this particular matchup here. Lich is a strong laner, but the fact is that she does not have as much disable or damage as the Bristleback as well as the Wind Ranger. So Lich not quite the hero, you know, for the job, which is why I mentioned I wanted the Undying actually to be in the bot lane here, so that to help out at least this Bloodseeker here. But maybe in the very first place you don't lane the Bloodseeker against the Bristleback here. Okay, if the Timbersaw should be able to deal much better with that pesky Bristleback. I think a lot of teams actually forget nowadays that the fact is that, you know, you have yes, you do have your positions 1 to 3, right? So you've got safe lane, mid lane as well as off lane. But the fact is that sometimes your off lane can also be the carry. So you have to decide like your win condition, and you need to draft around that. So you know that you need this Bloodseeker to be quite a dominant force in the game, because you can't have a Bloodseeker playing from behind. That's just disastrous. It is so easy to kite a Bloodseeker who doesn't have enough damage, and you know, if you're not afraid of the race car, then you just basically beat up the race car yourself. Okay, so if you're not afraid of the Bloodseeker, then Bloodseeker cannot come back into this game. So yes, that's why I think you do need to protect your Bloodseeker a little bit more than just giving him a little Lich bodyguard. You need that Undying bodyguard as well. Alright, getting right back into the game. That Faith being a nuisance, sapping a lot of strength from the Void, who's already down to 600 HP. Gonna be diving a little bit under the tower. Nutella doing Timbersaw things. Just gonna be beating down upon the tower and everything else. And now Faith and Gracelyn again, you know. It's a very, very quiet early game actually. 1 minute, almost 2 minutes in, still no first blood in sight at all. These two heroes still level 1 at coming to 2 minutes, whereas their carries are level 3, 2 and 3 respectively. Will Sky be making any movements into the mid lane? Not really, but they do see a double damage rune here, and I think Gracelyn might be the one taking it. Yeah, Gracelyn is the one going to be taking it away from Lemon, denying that advantage to Lemon so that the lane works out for her better. She's going to get the D ward on the other side. It actually sees this side, but she's not going to do it. I think she's going to give it to the Puck instead, who doesn't quite have a tangle ready yet, but will be soon 15 seconds and get that ward for herself. So this lane here, you see Nom Nom suffering again. 2 last hits to her name at just 2 minutes in, and while Sky is just gonna poke at the Bloodseeker here, who gets dual breath. Now Jakiro showing up as well. The shackle is gonna latch, and there's a lot of damage onto Nom Nom. One more right click. Oh nope, she doesn't get the vision actually. The body blocks on Melissa is going to save them. Now DD rune on Gracelyn is going to be for naught, but they do zone out the Bloodseeker again. Nom Nom having a awful time. We're gonna turn instead onto the Lich, gets another shackle out, and gonna deal a lot of damage to the Lich. Doesn't have any mana. We'll pop the Mango instead. And but she's still level 1 at 3 minutes into the game, and Nom Nom is level 2. Woof! And look at this Bristleback, level 3. Lanes are already going disastrously for Astraea here, and I'm not sure what they can do to salvage it. You know, you can talk about team fights, but the fact is that, you know, you're being bullied right now by a level 1-2 Wind Ranger. Okay, constantly getting shackles onto the trees and all that. So Bloodseeker, 4 last hits to her name at almost 4 minutes in. They're gonna go for the Lich now here. She has already 2 stacks onto her with the Viscal Nasal Guru as well. One more one more Quill Spray will get the kill. Ikomon again, dominant on that off-lane hero there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that the lanes have kind of, you know, worked out this way, so you've got the Undying down here now, finally. Okay, but I think, like, I think it was a little too late, so I think your Undying should have been in front, zoning out the Bristleback as well as the Wind Ranger, instead of letting instead of letting your Bloodseeker suffer so much, because I think, yeah, the Timbersaw can deal just fine with the with this Faceless Void here. Okay, so it looks like a rotation in towards mid right now. Gracelyn gonna approach from the back, gets the dual breath on to Lemon. Lemon is gonna be silenced up, still no coil right now, but the beautiful shackle is gonna latch from Valor, from Sky right now, and they're gonna take her down immediately. The beautiful kill going towards Zaveria. More money for her pouring into the coffers. So, yeah, top of the net worth charts, 27 to 11. That's the Bristleback, followed by both offlaners doing incredibly well for themselves, but I guess, you know, that's just the way offlane works, right? Like, offlane is the new safe lane right now. Oh, okay, missing a kill onto Gracelyn at over here, so let's see what happened. I think, just the Lich getting a Frost Blast as well as the armor onto her. Bloodseeker does go down as well to the Bristleback, who dived around the tower. Bristleback is going to drop kind of low, but does have the Quill Spray, 4 stacks up. Can she tangle her way through this? Does have the Bloodseeker out on her. Nope, the last TK stack. 500 gold for Faith, by the way, and it's just 5 minutes in. Oh my goodness, what is that? Yeah, I mean, she was the top, right? But still, whoa, 500 gold. That is a lot of money, guys. That is a lot of money. Okay, Lemon dropping very low. The coil's being dropped on her. Stun from there, just clip. Okay, she does have the ult right now. Is she going to skill it right now? She does. Is she able to skill the ult onto her? Right click? No! It is not in range. Laguna Blade is not going to be able to take out that Puck, who was playing very riskily, knowing that Lina just hit 6. Alright, so now instead Sky has rotated top here to come and, you know, poke at Nutella a bit, but Nutella is very happy, you know. She's a Timber, so she does have a lot of stacks up, and will be just fine, you know. Regenning at basically 22.5 HP per second, 15 reactive armor. That sounds balanced. Alright, so again, Wind Ranger coming in from the side. Gonna see if she can do anything in the mid lane here. You get a shackle onto Lina. Lina does have the Laguna Blade up, and a little bit more damage coming in from the base. But on top here, we see a dive in from Nutella. Nutella diving in for Alien. Alien though does not have the Chronosphere yet. you know, getting zoned out, and now her tower is taking a lot of damage. She's going to have to win. She's going to have to time walk through the trees. But it looks like mid lane is going to be an exciting fight. They've beautiful ice path that catches out the Lina. She is stunned up. The coil goes up as well, followed up by the Shackle. Power shot through, but there's a lot of damage being negated by the Frost Shield actually. And now Sky is still trying to hit onto Lemon, but Lemon will go down in the end with the Puck. Puck does take a lot of damage, and I think that will be Alyssa going down as well. 2 kills to the Radiant, to the Dire, sorry. And Faith will be doing a drive-by, but to no avail. And now they know that, you know, no, Nom Nom is alone. Ikomon just dives into Bloodseeker, and there's nothing else. There's no response because the supports are dead. The supports all rotated from mid. Mid still died. So Ikomon is like, yeah, you know, it's my time. It's my turn to go crazy. There we go. Nom Nom again having a very, very hard lane. I don't agree with the Bloodseeker pick, and I don't agree with the way they sorted out the lanes as well. So none of the lanes going well except for the Timbersaw. So let's see what the Timbersaw can really do to carry this game here for her team, because she's the only one who had a good lane. You know, she's queued up a Bloodstone for more sustainability and more damage. Alien has hit 6, but she won't be able to take down this huge Timbersaw by herself. Now Nutella dealing a lot of damage. Void will be zoned out for a bit. Does have 20 stick charges and a salve as well to boot, so she'll be fine. As long as she stops the tower from going down, I think she'll be quite happy. And now Undying is going to be hiding in the trees. The Shackle shot is going to land. Optimistic TP. Ikomon takes down Faith. Okay, let's not look at the boring lane over here. Okay, let's just look at the more exciting things like Puck versus Lina here. Okay, if you look at the net worth here, people from the Dire are firmly in the lead. Puck as well as Bristleback having a lovely the time of their life. Bristleback far ahead of everybody else. 4.1k net worth lead to the Nyx of the Radiant. 3.3. That's the Timbersaw who's been doing very well. Now the Radiant again rotating over towards that Lina, but Lina is going to back off because the ward here does spot them out. So the Radiant ward over here does spot them out, so that will be a wasted rotation. Wait, hold on. How come I can't see this ward over here? What the heck? It doesn't actually show on the map. That is so odd. It shows up as like... Okay. Shows up as on that side. Alright, never mind. Let's look at the bot lane here. They're gonna find the Undying. Not quite the one you want. Bloodright is going to dissuade them as Graystin. Oh, gets clipped by the end of it, but that's just a deterring move so that they can get the runes. Lemon instead will be heading in and getting the rune for herself. There's a regeneration rune already to boot. We'll farm up a little bit more. They're gonna spot out Nom Nom, who's retreated back into the jungle. Has Gloves of Haste and a Wraith Band incoming. You wanna swap out the Wraith Band, darling? You wanna swap out your Tangles? Yeah, that's right. Efficiency purposes here. She does have 6, have the Rupture, but will she be able to do anything about it here? So it's going to be a 3-on-3, and I think Puck is going to be rotating in again. They're going to drop the ultimate onto the Jakiro. Bloodright on top as well. A beautiful 2-man Shackle actually. And now Puck has come in as well. Puck is going to be able to take down the Lich in the end actually, and drops the coil immediately. Gracelyn might drop for this, but she's going to get a lot more kills in return because they're going to be able to take down the Undying as well. And now Alien has shown up here. She does have a Chronosphere. Lemon goes down in the end, doesn't need to use it at all. They're going to be pinging out for Nom Nom. Nom Nom is going to get Chrono in the end. Zaveria in the background is going to orb in towards the Chronosphere, but in the end Nom Nom will survive that. Alien not having enough damage honestly, so the Bloodseeker will live, and now Bristleback is, you know, the better of the off-laners right now. Who is going to deal more damage both at level 9. The Wind Ranger is going to not going to be able to latch that Shackle on right now, so he is going to heal down, but oh my god, there's so much damage coming out, and they do take down the Nutella on that Timbersaw. So they're going to be diving in towards the Undying right now, who's big and fat and smelly. Does have a shrine though. The Lich is going to be able to protect that the Undying for a bit, but Undying is going to be able to take it down by the top power shot in the end, trying to dodge the Ice Path, but gets power shotted down in the end. And now they're going to go for Alyssa on the Lich again. This is a very, very dead Lich who actually just respawned, you know, in time. The power shot will miss. Lich will go down. One more Quill Spray. And also the coil has been back off cooldown. It's going to be dropped right down to Melon again. Onto Lemon, sorry. Onto Lemon, but it drops a lot of damage onto Ikoma. But Ikoma is so strong. The stun is going to miss. Now Nom Nom, everybody's so low. Can Nom Nom do anything about it? Well, it's actually Sky in the background taking down the Lina. So Bristleback will be just fine now. Let's see how fast Bloodseeker is moving just now. 518 movement speed, but not enough. 3-14 is the score here. You see, that's the problem here. Even though they wasted, you know, all the spells all over the place, the Chronosphere wasn't able to take down Nom Nom on the Bloodseeker. Even then, Nom Nom's impact is just minimal. Well, that's the problem with a Bloodseeker, right? You kind of have to draft the Bloodseeker with a plan in mind. Yeah, but the Bloodseeker just had a terrible lane, not able to do anything much. The interesting thing is this Void opting not to go for a Midas, actually. Opting to go for straight into a Maelstrom here. Very confident in a team that they will be able to convert Chronospheres into objectives and money. No towers have actually gone down yet, except for this tower here on top. So there is still quite a lot of map control for both sides. Alien now trying to work on this bot lane here. But instead, it looks like a fight might break out mid here. Nah, no fight breaking out mid. Alright, so now the call is for Valor to head down towards their bot tier 1 to take away the important tower that leads into the jungle. So that, you know, they're able to catch Nom Nom and Lemon out in that jungle. Okay, let's look at what the Bloodseeker is going for. It's going for a Midas right now. It's going to be a catch-up Midas, trying valiantly to farm up in the jungle. I don't know if she has the time for this, but a Midas, a recovery Midas definitely sounds good. Sky has already 6. Already has the Javelin, by the way. They're gonna find the they're gonna find the Bristleback, but he's super strong again and is gonna be going for, already has a Vanguard, should probably be getting a Pipe instead, maybe. Alright, okay, so fight's gonna break out top. They get the Shackle immediately onto Lemon. Lemon is silenced. They're gonna take down the Undying in the background immediately. The coils onto 2 as well. They're gonna control them up. Now Sky is gonna take a lot of damage, but beautiful 2-man Ice Path immediately takes down Lemon, and now Nutella, the only one left. So much damage in, the silence in, as well as the double damage onto Puck. But Nutella is super strong. The Shackle is gonna come out still, and that's gonna be the end of Nutella the Timbersaw. That was a 4-man rotation here. 4-man rotation, leaving Alien to just farm Alien, so just farm up away at the bottom. She does have the Chronosphere, but didn't feel like it was necessary to rotate because her team is just completely owning. 3 runes again to Valor, and 4 runes, make that 4 actually, so yep. That's a lot of net worth going their way. Now 6k net worth lead for the Dire, and I don't really see how they're coming back into this game, because again, you know, if your lanes are awful. Okay, let's not talk about awful lanes, because now Nutella again taking a lot of damage, gets caught up by the Ice Path the moment she TPs in, and now Ikomon dealing a lot of damage to this Timbersaw, who is strong, but is not that strong, and now they got TPs coming in from Nom Nom, so the call is to back off because, well, Lemon has disconnected actually. Alright, so Nom Nom TPs in. Let's see what she has. Doesn't have the Midas yet, or is it on the courier? No, not quite yet. Yeah, actually has, yeah, 1.7k. Yeah, still needs about 6 gold more to that Midas recipe. And then she can, but she's not in, she's nowhere near fighting shape, you know. It's not in fighting shape at all. The Void, what does the Void have? Has a Midas? Oh, also it's a Midas. Yeah, right. So I mentioned, you know, it was a bit curious that she had the Maelstrom queued up actually, and didn't have a Midas. But now with that Midas, Void is going to further extend her lead. She is 5.2k net worth lead. Has 5.2k net worth to her name, which is about 1.1k above that Bloodseeker, who is very, very sad. But well, it was kind of predicted, because you generally don't want to play Bloodseeker, you know, this way. You don't want to have the Bloodseeker just not having just having a very poor lane in general, poor laning presence, not very strong in the grand scheme of things. So, Alright, so I think Lemon is going to reconnect shortly. And okay. Way back into the game for Astraea here. Alright. Take out the puck, I think. Yeah, I think you want to get rid of the puck, but what can you do about taking out the puck? Like, you don't have to, you want to get usually like a Radiance, or you want a Timbersaw to get right on top of the puck, but Timbersaw is tanking already so much damage from the rest of the team that, she can't even be thinking about the puck. Oh boy. Okay, so but if they do manage to pick up the puck, that will be very, very helpful. Because I think the puck is the thing that's currently dealing with, currently controlling them and controlling the pace of the game. And Alina needs to not get caught out of position here, trying to go for an Aether Lens of her own. I don't disagree with it, it's just that, it is really very, very late. She is not a support Lina. She only has 2 Null Talismans, Arcane Boots, and a bottle to her name. Just made it to one part of the Aether Lens right now. And they're going to be beating down kind of Nutella again. My goodness, Focus Fire popped as well. Icomon is wicked sick. They're going to go for the Undying right now. Probably going to dive past the tower. They've got the Lich coming up, but the thing is that I don't think a Lich can really turn on. They put on the Frost Armor onto her. The big, smelly Undying is going to come forward. Oh, it's going to dissuade them, actually. They actually have more heroes here, but I suppose they're afraid of the TPs coming in. Zaveria actually takes down Nom Nom on the other side of the map. Alien Zo with the help of Alien as well, who popped the Chronosphere, who was ruptured up, but it doesn't really matter because Nom Nom is just going to go down just like that. Nom Nom has died so many times. 0, 3, and 1, unfortunately, for your carry Bloodseeker. Yeah, now they're gonna try to touch Icomon, but Bristleback is so incredibly strong right now. It doesn't care about your armor stacks. Oh, gets the Shackle, actually. Shackle with the Ice Path follow-up kind of stacked a little bit, but in the end, oh my goodness, there's so much damage coming out from Nutella. They throw out the Chain Frost. It's gonna bounce but not do anything much because you pull in Sky, but it doesn't matter. Sky, Bristleback, super ultra strong. Oh, a beautiful Shackle again coming up, followed up by the Chain Frost. But Lina is here. He's gonna get a stun on the Sky, takes her down immediately. It's 240 gold for Faith. Icomon is going to be running away on a sliver of health, but it's super strong, and a Puck is thrown up to the fight, but Puck does get stunned up immediately, actually. Won't even be able to take down Puck because you're going to face shift out, but beautiful, beautiful Ice Path is going to control them out again. Control them up, and so now Puck is still safe right now. Leashed up, but it's not going to be able to do much. Oh my goodness, I think Zaveria has kind of messed up a little bit. She's taken down immediately. A wicked 6 streak going the way of Nutella. Nutella needs that gold a lot. And now they're going to be chasing down for Alyssa, but Alyssa dies in the background. Nothing much too interesting. Dragon goes down as well. Jakiro, and now will they be able to get down and get Icomon? Icomon is pretty low. Does have 12 stick charges as well as a Hood of Defiance. So very, very strong. So I think Puck should have lived there, but Puck definitely messed up a little. And finally, I think a fight that goes slightly in favor of the Radiant here. Yeah, an XP chain, you see. Yeah, so they deal about roughly the same amounts of damage, but the fact is that, you get a lot more XP on the side of the Radiant, and that's what they really need, XP and gold going their way. Not to mention just now, bot lane, they actually got a kill onto Nom Nom, with, Puck and Nom Nom actually, Puck and the Void actually get a kill onto the bot lane here. But alright, we missed another kill actually. Taking down Faith on that Undying, and they take down the tower as well. Nom Nom valiantly trying to farm up something when they're going for a Blade Mail, and now the Jakiro is gonna find Nom Nom. Nom Nom is gonna be, oh my goodness, she's silenced up, controlled, shackle, everything. This is the gangbang that Nom Nom didn't sign up for.
Strange time to hibernate.
There's a Chronosphere again. And now they're just going to take down this tier 2 here. Easy tier 2, Nom Nom, nothing to a limb. Even Midas on cooldown. Oof. Even Midas on cooldown. And you look at the wards here. I love the wards coming out from the Dire. All the vision they provided here. Just brilliant. Alright, so beat down upon this tier 2. Chronosphere is up. Macropire is up as well. Sky, another core actually, and I don't think there's anything that the Dire can really do the rating can really do to defend this. Nutella is trying as well, taking a lot of damage, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, Nutella does get stunned out immediately, focus fire, and the Chronosphere is popped in the background as well. You have Chain Frost bouncing back and forth, but it doesn't really matter because Timbersaw goes down in the end, and that is going to be your tank. Alien is going to be ruptured up as well. Sorry, who is being ruptured up as well? But and yeah, she's going to time walk it off right now. The Macrofire is going to go back forward. They take down Undying, and that's going to be the end of that fight. Yeah, so what if you ruptured the Bristleback actually? I really don't think that's the hero you want to rupture here. Maybe you want to rupture the Puck or the Void, but not your Bristleback. Like, Bristleback is that tank you want to ignore. So this is the thing that I mentioned, you know, about Timbersaw. Yes, Timbersaw is tanky, but the fact is that there is so much damage coming out from the Dire, and they are just better tanky offlaners to choose from. You don't really want to pick the Timbersaw unless it's really specific, like, you know, you see a lot of strength heroes and you want to deal with them, so you pick the Timbersaw. Then that kind of makes sense, but not when when you're just picking Timbersaw thinking that he is that standard tanky offlaner, because he's no longer that option, you know. He used to be first pick material, but not anymore right now. With the amount of damage coming out from Void as well as this Wind Ranger here, my goodness. And Wind Ranger just going for the Naked Javelin into the Spirit Vessel. This is gonna make Timbersaw's life even more of a living hell than it already is. And then she does have a Yule Scepter, so that's kind of good. The Yule Scepter is really good. I do like that pickup a lot from Nutella. Nutella valiantly trying to save her team, the amount of damage that she does have put on the team. Now they've actually put the Rupture. Is it the Rupture? No, it's not the Rupture yet. Onto the Bristleback, sorry. The Bristleback is ruptured up right now, but it's going to walk it off completely in the background. They're going to get an Ice Puff that catches on to Nom Nom, but now Grayson's going to take a lot of damage and eventually go down to the right clicks of Lemon. So they're going to go now onto Ikomon. Ikomon is going to drop instead. Godlike Streak going the way of Faith, unfortunately. Now she's going to find the Lina, zap her down with a taste of her medication, and now Nutella is going to be quite low, but I think in the end it is Sky instead who drops even lower and into the grave. So Alien is going to go forward. She doesn't quite have a Chronosphere yet, but Alyssa is going to be going down easily to the Puck as well as the Void. Now they're going to beat up the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is the only one left. Nom Nom not interested in joining the fray because, well, she has nothing to offer, honestly. She's just going to, you know, I've got Midas in a couple of seconds. Can't join fight, son, guys. So sorry. And that was a fight without the Chronosphere. I think Bristleback extended a little bit too much, but you know, I think they're gonna be just fine with that because Alien is the one, you know, still with the Chronosphere, still the main carry of the day. In the end, your Bristleback is just nothing but a distraction, honestly. Your Bristleback is just there to annoy people, to make, you know, people's life just make it difficult for them. But she isn't the real carry. Dagon 2 on the Puck already. Ooh, this Puck. Alright, Faith. Faith, you don't want to be there, Faith. Alright, more vision coming up from side down here. You're going to pop the Chronosphere. It's going to be on to 3. Beautiful Chronosphere. Take down the Lina. Eventually, Faith trying to live but not able to bash on the ledge right now, and now TP out from Alien. Alien's gonna go down to the buyback from the Lina, as well as the Laguna Blade is gonna take her down eventually. So there is gonna be a dominating streak going away with Lemon, but remember that was a buyback on Lemon as well as Alyssa. Now the Puck goes back in, gets a coil onto 2, chasing down the ledge. Oh my goodness, snaps the coil and deletes her in the end. Nom Nom is gonna try to run herself out there. She's not gonna be able to do much because Ikomon going absolutely crazy right now. They're gonna go onto the Nutella on the Timbersaw and gonna spread her like Nutella, well, on toast, and, well, she's just gone. Whew. What a game. What a game. Faith not able to do much on the Undying whatsoever, trying to build up towards the mech, but I don't think it's really going to make a difference. Now they're going to just take this tier 2, and that will be the second last tower. You want to take this tower in the end here? So that's the reason why Puck is really pushing in the tower for them. Pushing in the way for them, my bad. Alright. Alright, so by the time the Void comes up, we'll have a Chronosphere in a little bit. Oh, they do find the Bloodseeker here. They're gonna drop the Ice Path as well as the Dual Breath, and Nom Nom just gets deleted. There was a Bloodseeker there, but I don't know where she's gone to. She's been dead most of the times that we've seen. You look at the Nom Nom 05 and 3, not a single kill to her name yet. Woo! And Ikomon, absolutely ferocious, has that solar crest right there. Gonna delete anybody on the map. Yeah, right now they're gonna delete the Lich. The power shot does miss, but you know they're gonna follow up with the Undying instead. Oh, there's a lot of damage onto Ikomon, trapped in the whirling death right now, and it's gonna be Ikomon going down in the end. Diving a little bit too deep past the tier 3s, and now Nutella chasing for more. Gonna use up the Wind Ranger, gonna drop down the Whirling Death as well, but she does get the Shackle onto Nutella. Nutella, ooh, living by a sliver of health. The beautiful Ice Puff from Gracelyn. Honestly, Gracelyn with the MVPs right now. Okay, they're gonna take down Sky in the end after chasing her. That's a 530 gold going the way of Nutella. Much needed income going her way. Lemon going for a Yield Scepter of her own. Okay, and now Alien does have an Invis rune here. It's gonna be looking for, well, she's solo Chrono, the Bloodseeker actually. She has friends in the neighborhood. Puck is here. Okay. And I think Nom Nom will back herself out of there. She does know that something is up, so she will back off, and Alien will not be able to find a Chronosphere of her own here. I believe, yeah, the sentry spotted her out, so yep, that'll be the end of it. Alien with the Chronosphere, not able to find anything, all alone. Okay. Alright, so last tower that remains to be taken from the on the outside here. And they can probably go to Roshan already. And Zaveria is gonna find the poor Lich right here. Will she be able to take her out actually? Not really. Blink forward. Gets the Dagon out and the last right click out as well. My goodness. And Undying also seems to be in a bit of a trouble. Here. Not really. Okay. They take a bit of damage. Is this the permission to go high ground? No, come on, like, good look at your creeps, guys. They're all the way here. You want to push them in. They're just waiting on the high ground here. They do have a Chronosphere. It's gonna go up forward. Alien's gonna go forward. Nah, but nothing is gonna be popped in here. This ward does actually see this this sentry does actually spot out this ward here. Alright, Alien looking for the Chronosphere is gonna get the time dilation onto Nutella. Nutella taking a lot of damage, not enough stacks on her, goes down in the end. The save from the Undying, not quite enough. 18k net worth lead again for the Dire, and I think this might be permission to go high ground because they do have the Chronosphere, they do have everything ready. It's just a question of, you know, finding the right initiation right now. Alright, so Ikomon going in deep. The Blood Rite is going to come in forward and try to dissuade them from going out. And now Alien is actually just pushing the wave bot, not really interested in finding the Chronosphere yet. So pressure from all the sides. The Shackle is not going to latch from Sky, but there is going to be a lot of damage coming out from the Dagon. And right now, Ikomon going in deep, going in heavy. One last click! Yes! Is able to get Alyssa. She's TPing out right now. So the Blood Rite is not going to be able to do much. Alien Zo is going to be beating down upon this tier 3. That is your cue to go high ground. But remember, the Timbersaw does spawn in a bit. They do glyph up the tower. And I think the call might be to disengage, or might be a fake disengage actually. Timbersaw TPs back in. Is able to get, but does not have stacks yet, remember. Okay? So she's going to be able to, you're going to be able to shred her actually if you're able to do anything more. But Alien Zo is going to be able to beat down on that tier 3 a bit. They get a beautiful, the beautiful coil onto 2 actually. He's gonna, then the Bloodseeker is gonna break it immediately, and she gets an immediate solo Chronosphere, goes forward. Oh, the Blamia is dealing a bit of damage, but she's gonna be just fine. Nutella is going to back herself out, buy back from the Bloodseeker. They're not gonna be a camera, what are you doing? They're gonna get anything out of this yet. No objectives taken, but Nutella is dropping very low. The Blood Rite is gonna dissuade them a little bit, but there's a silence up. There's silence up from the Bristleback, and Bristleback is gonna be ruptured again, gonna be held in place, but instead they're gonna beat down Nutella. Chain Frost goes out, but deals a lot of damage right now. Oh my goodness, Alien Zo is not gonna be able to walk herself out of that. She's not able to have time warp. 1 second to time warp, but they take down Nutella in the end. They're going in for the background right now. Nom Nom gets a double kill and going super fast because you know what? Ferrari is here to go. Will he be able to control down the Bloodseeker? No, it looks to be a 4-man wipe. They're gonna catch the Puck. Is it gonna be 5 actually? Puck out immediately. Is she gonna be able to blink away? Look at the timing. Yes, she's gonna be blinks out to the left, and then she will be just fine, I suppose. Yes, she's got the really fast reality rift, and it's out of there. I think Valor eSports getting a little bit cocky there because they heard the buyback from the Bloodseeker, but they thought, you know, they could still go. But the fact, you know, they need to remember that Bloodseeker, when everyone is low, he gets, you know, incredibly fast, and then he hurts even more. So Valor with the 3-2-2 there, they don't even take down this tower at all here. Alright, so Puck goes in, gets the coil on the 2, gets the take on as well for, you know, good luck here, and probably will dissuade them from taking down this tier 1. Yeah. Puck does have a Yule Scepter coming in, so that's going to help her deal with, let's say, getting caught up by the Silencers or the Bloodseek or any kind of other disable from the side of the Radiant. Come on guys, get this tier 2. Pings are going out to Roshan though. The Solar Crest on Bristleback is going to make short work of Roshan. Yeah, so that's definitely an objective they want to take, unless they want to push for this tier 2 first, because they have yet to get a tier 3, so shrines are still not open yet. Okay, and it's Alien as well as Ikomon who are going to go into the pit and beat up Roshan and take his heart. Alright, and now Faceless Void almost has an BKB as well, so that's going to be very helpful. I really think the Void needs a BKB for sure. Age is going the way of the Void, no surprise there. Alright, let's see what Nom Nom has right now. Building towards BKB as well. Completely defensive items, a Blade Mill as well as a BKB. No damage items coming out from Nom Nom, and Zavera invisible right now. Gonna be scouting out, gets the silence onto that Puck, and the okay, he's not gonna be able to do much. Okay, but it is Ikomon who is able to finish off the Lich, who has spent majority of the game very much dead. Whew. Stun that's clip onto the Faceless Void, but remember that the Faceless Void has the Aegis actually. Nutella gonna inch in forward. Bloodrite gonna deter them a little bit. And now Bloodseeker having recovered a little bit, but you know, still nowhere near the top of the net worth charts because it is being absolutely dominated by the Puck, the Bristleback, and the Void. Timbersaw doing her best, honestly, to soak up as much damage from the side of the Dire, but the fact is that the follow-up is just paltry. You have a Lina, but the Lina does only, you know, like one Laguna Blade, and then the Void just time walks it off, you know. And the Puck is just so incredibly slippery that, you know, you're not able to really lock down this Puck for sure. Okay. Connection problems, but all fixed and all good, and we're all ready to go. Alright, so let's see how they approach this high ground, you know. Ikomon is very, very, very aggressive. Moving in forward will drop pretty low. Alien is actually not with the team. She's pushing in top lane, so the rest of the team have got to be aware of this, that your Aegis carrier is not here. Nutella is going to be focused, fired down, but to no avail because there's not enough damage coming out from Sky, and there's going to be a Shackle coming out. The Shackles her to the Puck actually. It could have been disastrous, but there is no follow-up right now. They should try to take down that Undying Tombstone, but they're not able to find anything much. Nutella again trying to go forward. Soul Rip is gonna be out, trying to save the what do you call that? The Timbersaw. And Puck TP's away actually. But does have the boots of travel, so is able to come back very quickly into the fight. She's just gonna push out the lane so that they can pressure every lane at the same time. So that, you know, at least one lane is gonna at least deal a lot of damage to the tier 3s here. This tier 3 is low. This tier 3 is decently low, and they have to take down this top tier 2 here. So they're cutting the waves and pushing in that top lane there. Alright, so they're gonna find Undying on the outside again. Can they burst her down actually? Now the Chikiro is waiting up there, gets the Ice Path. Beautiful, beautiful Ice Path onto Nom Nom again, who pops the Blade Mill. Soul Rip is out trying to save down there. Chronosphere up, sorry. Oh my goodness! The Bloodseeker walks into it. What a beautiful Chronosphere! There was a Chronosphere with the Macropyre, and everybody just absolutely melts. And now going for more. Alien goes back into Nutella. Nutella is going to chain herself away. Will she be able to get out of this Puck? Trying to finish it off. The Lotus Orb still saving her for a little bit. And yeah, Nutella will be just fine. The Puck still has a coil, by the way. So let's see what more she can go for. The buyback from Lemon was there. But now they know that if they take down the Lina, there's not going to be any more. Oh, a 2-man stun actually on the Void right now, but Void still is going to be filled up. The Aegis is going to be popped. A 3-man coil dropped by the Puck Zaveria right now. And now Void comes back. Will he be able to beat anybody up? Going in fearlessly onto Faith in the background down there, but as well Nutella going down. Nutella is going to chain away. Can they do anything? They take down Undying. Faith, Undying not living up to her name, huh? But she's going to run away. Lemon, there's no buyback in the end. And also Nutella on the background dies. Lemon has no buyback, but you know what? Neither do her friends. And that's going to be a 4-man wipe. Woo, Astraeas. What happened? They were holding their high ground so well, but get caught out in the end, just on the outside by a beautiful Chronosphere Macropire combination there. Wow. And that's, you know, more or less going to be a good game. Well played. I don't see a way back into this game here. Your Bloodseeker is... See, Bloodseeker has got nothing. Even with a BKB, I don't think the Bloodseeker can, you know, BKB, what do you call it? Chronosphere pierces BKB. So that's not gonna be, and as does what do you call it, Quill Sprays and all that. So it's a lot of damage on your Bristleback. You know, Bristleback, if you had gone for Radiance, I wouldn't have been too mad either. Alright, 21 seconds till the Timbersaw comes back online. Alyssa will try to valiantly defend herself right now. A puck is gonna come in. The orb, they see it. It's quick, it's fast, it's scary. Stay away from it. Alright. Backdoor protection is going to kick in for a bit, so they're going to have to wait for the creeps to come in as they all try to beat down upon that Rex. Ikomon, Alien, as well as Sky and Severia all trying their best to, you know, take down the Rex. So creeps are here. Alright, so Faith pops into the Flesh Golem form, feared up onto Ikomon. But again, there's a Chronosphere in the back line. It's onto 2 people. She's going to take them out. The Macropire to follow up as well. Bloodseeker burns to death in the end. And they do take down the Bristleback in the end. But, you know, to what end? You've got no carry. You've got no tank whatsoever. Lemon is by herself. She's not able to really deal any much damage right now. Ooh, okay. The beautiful Laguna onto Sky. But in the end, the Coil onto 2. Breaks the coil, follow up by the ice path as well, and now Alienzo is just going to the beautiful chain force actually going back and forth. Guys, Delta split right now. Oh my goodness. Alienzo going down in the background, Lemon still living by the touch of a team right now. Okay, one more touch. Yeah, she goes down in the end to Gracelyn on that Jakiro right now. And you have no more Rex at the bottom lane anymore. So Sky is that 4th carry, honestly. You think that the Dire, they've got 3 carries? No, it doesn't matter that your Void and your Bristleback are dead. You know, you still got your Puck as well as your Wind Ranger, and I think GG is called. I think that will be the end of the game. Yes! So Astraeas, they call it, and they will concede defeat to Valor eSports in 36 minutes, 18-55, 31k net worth lead, okay? This was quite a smackdown for Valor eSports. They just completely outclassed and outstyled the Astraeas here. So, Nom 2-8 on that Bloodseeker. I felt like, you know, it might not have been her fault. I feel like, you know, she was more or less drafted into this difficulty here, being forced to play a difficult lane, and a hero who had no place in the lineup, honestly. So yes, I think they were completely outdrafted here, and that was basically how the game went, you know. Yeah, so the draft here, how does DOTA buff even favor them here? I don't get it, but okay, regardless, congratulations to Valor eSports. They're gonna secure their position in the top 4 of the table, and yeah, that'll be the end of the games for today. Okay, but before we go into before we end the stream completely, okay, of course I'd like to do a great shout out to our lovely sponsors. Oh, okay. So we've got our sponsors. We've got Yahoo, who's our official media partner. We've got Dreamcore, official PC partner. Elgato, official. Okay. Okay, never mind. You know, I'm supposed to have like a little sponsors list that I should have memorized already, but I somehow don't have it out. So let me just read off the bottom here. Okay, so we've got our official partner. We've got Dreamcore, right? Our official PC partner, like I mentioned before. Yahoo, as well as our official media partner. Gaming laptop by Aftershock. And we've got our hardware sponsor, Elgato. Visuals are done by Overdrive. As well as our monitor partner is Super Solid. So there you go. Thank you to all these sponsors for actually having our backs, because without them, our league would not be possible. And you know, all this equipment, all this setup here is made possible by them. And yes, so that will be the end of today's stream, but we'll be back tomorrow for more as well. And yes, that will be tomorrow 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. as well, thereabouts. kind of ended a bit late today, but games tend to be like that, you know? Okay, so, you know, follow FSL or Female Esports League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you get updates. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Here, my name is here. So, yeah, if you like my stream, you like my cast, give me a like. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. It really helps, okay? Alright, so I will see you next... No, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, just tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.